Steve, Steph was just talking about it, but what does it do for the group when you're getting so many contributions up and down the roster from everybody in the group?
It gives everybody confidence, and it also gives everyone kind of a stake, in what we're trying to do. And it's my favorite thing is when we can get 10, 12 guys contributing to a win. Every night's different, but when everybody feels really engaged and important, there's a spirit that's captured within the team. And I think this group has a real chance to do that. We've got such good guys, and we've got so much depth, so many people who can play. So this was a great example of that tonight.
Coach, as the game went on, the turnovers got better and the defensive presence got better on the side of the Warriors. But what was going on in that first half that kind of where there was some drop-off before everything kind of started to take off?
We didn't connect the game very well. They were controlling the game with their pace, and we needed to get the tempo under control by taking care of the ball and taking our time in possession, getting the ball to Jimmy, letting him make a play, get to the foul line, all that kind of stuff. So I thought we connected the game in the second half. Our offense helped our defense and vice versa, and we really put together a good half.
Steve, you mentioned before the game that you could feel that Brandon was pressing those first three games. What did you feel from him tonight, and when can you tell early in the game that he's more in the flow of things?
Well, I mean, it helped that he knocked down the first shot of the game, and but he just looked like the guy we saw all training camp and all last year, or the second half of last year once he got it going. And so, yeah, it's a great night for Brandon. He and Moses knocking down 10 threes combined. That was really impressive and fun to watch. And we feel like we've got a lot of weapons, a lot of depth. I mean, you guys haven't even asked me about JK at 25 and 10 boards, 4 assists. I thought he was fantastic. So a lot of guys really played well tonight.
32 rebounds for Kuminga in 4 games. How important is that?
JK has been fantastic. It just feels like he's found his spot with this group. Playing with Jimmy and Dre on the front line, and we just feel like he's the way he's rebounding, the way he's attacking the rim. That's what makes him special, like his athleticism, his force, and when he's playing to that talent, to that ability, it changes our team and it changes his game. So he's been great.
Steve, Moses had those back-to-back threes there, kind of, I think, a little less than 5 minutes left in the third. Then Steph had one a couple possessions later. But how much did that stretch sort of to extend the lead and keep pushing there matter?
Yeah, I thought that was a key stretch, 36-24 in the third period. So winning that quarter and extending our lead and then Moses, throughout the second half, knocking down shot after shot. It was great. We finally created some separation and kept the lead.
Brandon, Moses, and JK obviously all 20-plus points apiece today. Just how significant is it to see your youth all play well at the same time?
Yeah,
in front of
it's
the back-to-back?
exciting. It's exciting, and we've seen it in spurts. Probably haven't seen that happen, all three of those guys in the 20s. I'm guessing that's the first time that's happened. But, it's huge. But it's a reminder that these young guys are putting in the work and getting better every year. And it's, we always say progress isn't linear necessarily. But you think about all the ups and downs that all three of those guys have had over the last at least couple of years, in J.K. and Moses' case, really 4 years. That's impressive that they've stayed with it and continued to fight, and they're now playing at a really high level together. It's very exciting.
Steve, did you think that you'd still be able to watch the World Series after your game ended?
I didn't anticipate the game would still be going on, so I am excited to wrap this up and head
Yeah,
down.
last
and grab a
thing though,
beer.
but actually, seriously, Otani. I mean, do you see similarities in the way that he shines in the big moments, the way Steph does? I mean, are there any parallels there? I mean, do you love watching that guy play baseball?
I hadn't made that connection, between those two athletes, but yeah, there's certain guys who seem to step up in the moment, and yeah, they both qualify, obviously.